Since the beginning of time, beings of higher intelligence have been in control of your planet. They have been called aliens, extraterrestrials, angels, gods, and devils. For the past 24,000 years, both good and evil forces were able to work together in perfect balance and order. Until one such being, the evil King Draco, conspired against the benevolent King Lion to gain control over the whole planet. This created war and chaos within the heavens amongst all extraterrestrial beings of the galaxy. Ancient galactic scripture tells the prophecy of a golden child from Earth who bears the ultraviolet light and will restore balance amongst the beings of planet Earth and the stars above. His name is Windstorm, and this is his story.
So when did Windstorm of the future first make contact with you?
So I gotta take it back to where I left off. I was at work, I got into a fight, and I was laid out, I was knocked out. But when I woke up, that's when I saw the note. It was right there on my chest, on a little piece of paper. And it said, "Learn to fight." At first I thought it was a joke, but it was just one of those things I couldn't stop thinking about. I kept the paper with me, and I would just look at it from time to time.
So what does this have to do with Windstorm of the future?
Well, just like everything else that had happened up until this point, it was because of him. Windstorm of the future was in control, and he was able to use the Draco satellite by way of their particle beam to stall my engine. As crazy as it sounds, he had the power to do this. And it set off a series of events. Because my engine didn't start, I had to take the bus. And on my way to the bus stop, that's when I saw the sign. So as crazy as it sounds, the message on that flyer, "Learn to fight," was the same message from the note that was left with me after I got into that fight at work. And I couldn't help but to think it was some type of sign, you know, like there was a connection between those two things happening to me.
Well, was there a connection?
So all this was a very planned out, intricate plan to get me to call the number on the flyer. So I gotta explain why Windstorm of the future was able to manipulate all these things happening to me. He began to be recognized in the hierarchy of Draco, and they accepted him to a higher position. They gave him a ceremony and everything.
And they finally gave him his own mask.
So, did you ever call the number on the flyer?
Yes. And I actually spoke to somebody and they gave me a location. But when I pulled up to the address, it was a regular house. but I went in anyway.
Enter. The door is unlocked.
When I got inside, that's when I seen him. He was sitting there in a chair, and he had the mask on. Hello?
Welcome. I've been expecting you.
You've been expecting me? How is that exactly?
The answers that you seek will be revealed to you within time.
Okay, what's with the mask? Like, why you got a mask on? What's that about?
The answers that you seek will be revealed to you within time. But for now, tell me about yourself. How did you end up here?
Well, it's kind of hard to explain, but so it's been a series of events that have actually led me here today. It's just a lot going on in my life right now. Like, I'm seeing a lot of crazy stuff, you know, signs and synchronicities just coming at me out of nowhere. I'm really just trying to get some perspective on it all. You know, I'm trying to get grounded, basically. You know, I seen a flyer in the alley on the fence, and I'm, you know, thought, why not? You know, why not? You know, that might be an effective way to get some clarity on everything that's going on, I guess. So, you know, long story short, that's really why I'm here.
I can feel your energy. You have a great fire burning behind your eyes. You're destined for greatness. The world needs you. Everything you're going through is to prepare you for your destiny.
How do you know that though? Like, how do you know of me like that? Like, I don't understand. How do you really, like, how can you tell these things and you just like met me?
The answers that you seek will be revealed to you within time.
Okay, well, I mean, I guess I'm just here to just figure everything out. So, like, I guess I just need to know the price, you know, how much you charge to actually, you know, train martial arts.
I don't require money. All I need from you is your dedication.
Okay.
You will learn to train yourself. Everything you need to know is within this book.
I mean, I don't understand how I'm supposed to just read this book and just train myself. Like, how does that even work? I didn't expect for it to be like this. Like, just train myself.
The answers that you seek will be revealed to you within time. There's a training facility downstairs that you have full access to. I fervently advise that you use it. As you study and train by way of discipline and dedication, you will evolve into your higher self.
So just come here and just train myself, let myself in, come downstairs and just train myself. Read this book and just learn everything on my own. That's what you're saying?
Yes. The key to the door is under the mat. You have full access to the dojo in the basement, but you are not by any means allowed upstairs. It is forbidden.
Yeah, okay. I don't know, this really wasn't what I was looking for. It's just a little weird. Something is different, you know. I'm sorry for wasting your time, but I'm good. It's just a little different, you know. It's not what I expected.
Just know that the offer still stands if you change your mind.
And so the person behind the mask was Windstorm from the future. You were really talking to your future self.
Right. But at the time, I didn't know it. I didn't realize it.
Okay, so instead of having an actual trainer, you had to learn everything from a book.
Yes.
And you were allowed to come to the house to train, but you couldn't go upstairs.
Yes. Every door upstairs was locked. I couldn't get in. So I just followed the rules and just stuck with the basement. And I went down there.
And what happened? Your first time down there?
The key to the door is under the mat. You have full access to the dojo in the basement. But you are not, by any means, allowed upstairs. It is forbidden. Everything you need to know is within this book.
You are about to embark upon a journey into the way of the Draco. But before you become a master, you must first learn the basics. It's time to train.
Reading the book, it really opened me up to the Draconian fighting style by way of martial arts, and it helped me physically, mentally, and spiritually. You know, as crazy as it may sound.
From the valley of the darkness, lyrics like a blunt, so I'ma pass it, watch you spark this. Read about my destiny in the sacred book, though. Kinda had me second guessing, take a second look, though. Once I recognize and realize it with my eyes, I see the prize and knowing why I gotta do it before I die. Hey, plugging back in, I'm going back down to the matrix. Got some knowledge to give and I'm hoping they can take it. Little do you know my whole cipher about to rearrange, modulate the frequency, experiencing better things. All the future perfectly, I stepped inside a time machine and now I gotta travel back and fill up on some gasoline. It make a lot of sense cause I compare it to astrology. I'm about to lead a galaxy, I wonder where my planet be. Probably Pluto, Saturn, or even Mercury. Put it in my lyrics, I'm thinking about how my verse will be. Now I'm walking down the street, I'm seeing things differently. My whole perception changed, I'm vibrating on infinity. I'm studying the history and mastering theology. The mathematics, I can stand it, take it with biology. The path that I thought I was on, I'm not really on it no more. But now I'm feeling greater, colossal, just like a dinosaur. I'm walking through the jungle and stepping over the bundles. Carrying mission with me and knowing that I won't bumble. What am I to do? I'm sitting back with my crew and they be unaware of the change that I am going through. Hopefully, I can elevate the people in my cipher. Take the fuse and then I set the flame with a special lighter. Hoping that I blow up, your higher self will show up. The past is really messed up, it's so up, from the flow up. And listen when I tell you I'm feeling a new dimension now. Looking back and everything really just looking different. Real soon I'ma elevate, get a new position. Hoping I can take you with me, so you gotta listen. Knowledge got me dressing different, feeling like I'm older now. It's button ups and combat boots, cause I'm a soldier. You know you on the mission when nobody else is listening. You recognize what time it is, or watch it start to glisten. And you have a premonition, and it's something like a vision. You gon' do it all a different way, you changing up tradition. What about religion?
I became addicted to the training process. It really helped me. But whenever you grow and evolve, there will be adverse forces that try to bring you down. And that's what happened.
From the valley of the darkness, lyrics like a blunt, so I'ma pass it, watch you spark this. Read about my destiny in the sacred book, though. Kinda had me second guessing, take a second look, though. Once I recognize and realize it with my eyes, I see the prize and knowing why I gotta do it before I die. got some knowledge to give and I'm hoping they could take it. Little do you know my whole cipher about to rearrange, modulate the frequency, experiencing better things. Saw the future perfectly, I stepped inside a time machine and now I gotta travel back and fill up on some gasoline. It make a lot of sense cause I compare it to astrology. I'm about to lead a galaxy, I wonder where my planet be. Probably Pluto, Saturn, or even Mercury. Put it in my lyrics, I'm thinking about how my verse will be. Now I'm walking down the street, I'm seeing things differently. My whole perception changed, I'm vibrating on infinity. I'm studying the history and mastering theology. The mathematics, I can stand it, take it with biology. The path that I thought I was on, I'm not really on it no more. But now I'm feeling greater, colossal, just like a dinosaur. I'm walking through the jungle and stepping over the bundles, carrying mission with me and knowing that I won't bumble. What am I to do? I'm sitting back with my crew and they be unaware of the change that I am going through. Hopefully I can elevate the people in my cipher. Take the fuse and then I set the flame with a special lighter. Hoping that I blow up, your higher self will show up. The past is really messed up, it's so up, from the flow up. And listen when I tell you I'm feeling a new dimension out. Looking back and everything really just looking different. Real soon I'ma elevate, get a new position. Hoping I can take you with me so you gotta listen. Knowledge got me dressing different, feeling like I'm old and I was button ups in combat boots cause I'm a soldier. You know you on the mission when nobody else is listening. You recognize what time it is, your watch start to glisten. And you have a premonition and it's something like a vision. You gon' do it all a different way, you changing up tradition. What about religion? I'm feeling real spiritual. Looking past the Holy Bible got me more lyrical. Thou shalt not stay combined to one book. Now I'm studying metaphysics, got the world shook. Study universal knowledge like I'm in a university. The college wasn't helping me, it certainly was hurting me. But now I got my own class and a new curriculum with a group of aliens and how I gotta sit with them. Like magic and I woke up, my flow sick, no throw up. My mental is lyrical, my physical is spiritual. Got a lot of friends and a lot of foes, I'm so cold from head to toe. You gotta rob slow so you never go, I gotta crack flow so I overdose. But let me take some time just to rep my nation. New opinions worldwide, the title we be taking. All I'm trying to say is things really about to change up. If you lack the knowledge, then you gotta get your brains up. It's about to be a shift, I'm elevating the community. Bring it all together and it usually starts with unity. Now I'm trying to focus and I concentrate the energy. Permeate the frequency, I'm hoping that you feeling me. But if you don't, just give it time, it happen when it's supposed to. Elevating past the people, notice that they know when you. Black magic alchemy, I make a transformation. Triple darkness vibrating, have the whole world shaking, hey. Got a team in the secret layer, I call it the hideout. Receiving messages on the computer, then we ride out. Coasting through the city, now we looking for potential threats. And all the people recognizing, checking, and they show respect. Helping in the system, moving like a vigilante. Undesirables and criminals, they can't stand me. When I suit up, it's go time. Ready to rumble, showtime. Eradicate and dissipate when I get up. Everything is switching, changing like a transformer. On another level, like I moved across the board. Nothing is the same. But you just gotta listen, I'm like Optimus, I'm rocking it, it's going, I ain't stopping it. Attracting all the. What's the best way to get a country under your control? Simple methodology and everybody know. Make you go to war, then they have to borrow.